Hello and welcome to episode 56 of our Midlands map. We are at Sunday's Guester Station. Busy Guester Station, it is too. A lot of you were on the right track. Yep. That's what I did. I went there. It is part of the West Midlands Metro. And we do have a winner. If you look just to the right there, you can see the station master's house poking through the trees. I love this metro. I really do. Oh, the oversized trams. For the game, I don't really think they're that oversized. They're probably fairly accurate. Oh, look at all the people using the metro. That's brilliant. Now, this signal that we're staring at, slightly to the left there, is a part of Killicans's UK signal collection. Many of you might know. For those that don't, he's coming up with some new signals, some newer ones, LED versions or light versions. I'm looking forward to those appearing on the workshop with gantries, and they're kind of modular, so that's something to look forward to. What we're doing today, I'll put you out your misery on the station in a second. We are off to the UK's city of sun, surf and sand. Nope, that's Miami. That's Miami. We're off to Milton Keynes instead, which has a lot of roundabout. That's something. We're going to go as far as we can to Milton Keynes. Whether we'll make it today, I'm not sure, but it will. If I can at least get the West Coast Main Line connecting back up to the Northampton Loop, I'll be happy. We're going to need to check on some trains too, because I messed up a couple of routes. We got some waypoints. We'll sort that out. But this station, let's zoom out, shall we? Any ideas yet? It is Soho Benson Road. There we go. We saw people using this station, which is kind of cool. We have a winner. Congratulations to Dan B. He is this week's station master. That's kind of a tongue twister, isn't it? I don't know what's going on here. What is going on there? Okay. Bring this up. Emergency. I don't like that. We need to change that road. I prefer that to be that. There we go. That's better. That looked a bit weird, didn't it? I'm not sure what was going on there. Has the town just come out that far? I say town. Birmingham is massive. It's a city, not a town. Right, so there's your little station master's house, Dan. What do you reckon? You got a nice little white car there, your trash cans up there, a couple of benches, and you get your own access to most of the Midlands here. Just up there is Snow Hill, still isn't finished. We've got a lot of construction work going on in the centre of Birmingham. Do you know, it's kind of fitting, really, given the year. Oh, look what we're about to tick over into 1935. Look at it all. Look at all of that. We got new planes. Well, those have got to go on. Ships we're not doing. The A4, Mallard. We won't be using those. LMS Stania 8F. Ooh, that's freight. Someone in the comments has told me a great deal about those. F for freight. Mixed traffic would be MT, and then we've got P for passenger. Did you see those trains? I missed the bottom one, but we'll go and take a look at those. What do you reckon to our metro service? It's getting quite busy, isn't it? Look at that. 8 people on there. Time hasn't really progressed that much since we built it, so this is impressive. This might encourage them to build up. Yeah, they are building up around here. So there we have it. We need to fix some routes straight away, though, before we head off. The Arriva train service, which is Transport for Wales now, But like I said, we're having this as the Arriva because I like the colour. And it's just nice to have that iconic Arriva colour on the network. It's the Holyhead service. This goes a bit crazy towards Birmingham. There, I forgot to do this. When I was editing, Multiplio pointed it out in the comments. And I do spot these things occasionally, but it's always good if you do pop a comment down it, because sometimes I do miss them. But usually when I'm editing, I'm like, oh, how did you not finish that off? So this would be after Birmingham New Street. After Birmingham New Street, is that right? Birmingham International, Birmingham New Street, Smethwick Galton, but it'd be after this one, wouldn't it? Because Smethwick Galton Bridge is down there. That would be this one. Boop, boop. There we go. Is that the train now? That was timing. That was absolute wonderful timing. There we go. That's beautiful. Away he goes. So now he's not doing silly things around there. I don't think he's doing anything else too crazy. We'll check up here just to make sure. No, everything is fine. What was the other one? Our freight services, they were doing something silly as well, which is kind of relevant to where we are. Well, it's really relevant to where we are. Here we go, back to Northampton. If we check on our train here, it's doing this. I spent all that time putting these signals in, and then we didn't reroute, or I didn't reroute the train. So you're doing silly things there. Colas Rail. Let's sort you out. So Queen's Park Exchange is this. We need to rename that. Let's do that. Northampton. We'll just do it like that. We'll know what that is. There we go. That should help us in now when we're looking at things. There we go. Okay, so after that, then we go to the reverse. Hill Morton Signal 5. Where is that? That's up there. Okay. So we're with the one before that. We want this train really to wait to get on the main line here and then mosey on over. So that's that bit. And we want to do a similar thing coming back and get off the main line ASAP. We've got a nice bit of dancing going on. That's lovely. Hill Morton, so it'll be after Hill Morton. First off, you want to do that. Then, well, we could just go via here, but we might as well go via the yard entry signal, we'll call that. I like it. There we go. That works for us, doesn't it? Yes. I think we're fixed now. There's no other way to get over there quicker. Nope. But since we got a new plane, shall we put those on? That would be kind of cool. Wasn't expecting that. It's always a surprise when it comes round to a new year. Let's do that. Let's put new planes on. Replacements. Here we go. We get the Douglas DC-3. That's alright, isn't it? What's the little person underneath there? What's going on there? There's a little... Is that a person underneath? I don't get that. Anyway, we'll do that one. Replace now. Hopefully nothing crashes. Look at there's a person waiting. They're going to use this, I think, quite a bit. We're going to have another airport over this way. In case you were wondering. Cosford, the RAF airport, but we're going to have it to fly some single prop planes around. It might actually be jets, and that would represent planes coming in from the US. And planes coming in that way would represent Europe. Yes, that works. Okay, so we've got our new plane queued up. And I've lost the airport. Where's the plane? Where's the current plane? Where are you? There they are. He's coming in now. Brilliant. What I want to do then, I didn't actually take a look and see what the difference between the two planes were. How much of an improvement is this going to be on our current ones? What do we have on currently? Is it the Mercer? I think it is, isn't it? It's this one, yeah. So our current one does... Yeah, that's the one. Does 109 miles per hour with a capacity of 10. Decent thrust. Oh, decent thrust, I thought. Until you look at that. Look at the state of that. That's much better. That's almost double the speed. Well, I like that. We get 16 passengers and a lot faster. I bet that'll encourage them to use it, even without too much of a connection, because all they really do over there is, as you know by now, where are we? Here. All they really have is Kegworth. That's all they've got. Right, let's get back down here. Planes coming in. We could fast forward it, right? Do flying in. There's our lovely Birmingham International, which now has Arriva Trains Wales showing up. Oh, I was looking at this between episodes. We don't use this track, and I think we should. I would like one of these outside trains to use that track. Terminals. Yeah, this is one, so I would like the one that turns around, the little shuttle. No, Birmingham Piccadilly, this one. I'd like you to use 2. That's better. I don't know why I wasn't utilising that. Maybe when I change some of the track. Where's our plane? Our plane's coming in. You've served as well. What do you reckon to the map then, guys? Are you enjoying our expansion? Recreation of the Midlands? Oh, that's beast. D. Boys. The windsock just changed. I don't think that actually represents anything. But it does animate. I never noticed that before. Well, this is going to have a bit of kick to it now, isn't it? Tops, I mean, what was it, like triple the thrust? Triple the thrust and like almost double the top speed. Although I didn't see the weight difference. It's probably a lot heavier too. How that translates, I don't know. I'm not going to do the math. But we might as well take off, right? Don't have to build track all episode. Can have fun. Come on then. Here we go. Get ready. Punch it. We're off. Oh, that's got some nice... Yep. And we're up. We're almost... We're doing 70 miles an hour as we lift off. Slow down a bit as we bank towards East Midlands Airport. And then we should, once we get up to cruising altitude, we should speed up a bit. Come on. Hope you get up there. That's going to make a difference, isn't it? That's going to change our frequency, which our little sims like. The only sims that I believe are going to take this on our map are those that don't mind paying extortionate amounts for ticket prices. We're going up a lot. Goodness me, we're still climbing. Come on, level out. Level out. Don't worry, we're not going to spend the entire episode on this plane. Well, I can't give up now. We're committed. Oh, there we go. I was literally just going to leave it. Okay. Pick up speed. Are we even going to get to top speed? That'll be upsetting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's going to cut down the time between the two cities quite a lot. We can see the other one over there. There's our counterpart. We do get up to speed. That's lovely. And cruise. That's beautiful. I like that. I'll edit that a bit, I think. Because that took forever. Right then, shall we make inroads to... Where's my track? to Milton Keynes down that way. We're heading down this way. We're going to have to go... Our West Coast main line is going to have to go underground. The A5 crosses us. Then does kind of a right angle. Then we come back up this side of the... This is the M5. The M45. That's the M45. This is the M1. This is the A45. The A... Oh, good. There's so many... Oh, so many numbers. The A5. This is important. It goes all the way down to Milton Keynes. So, there's probably going to be another road down here. I don't know where the M45's going. Anyway, build your tracks, Gran. Let's get going. I do want to keep it playing a bit. I have loads of new trains installed. Right then. No catenary. We're going to have to bury ourselves. And we might actually want to head down. Not too quickly though. But we are going to need to at some point. Because we're kind of got to go... No, not kind of. We have got to go. The A5 has to come across. Actually, that shouldn't be curving like that yet. Should be that way round. There we go. Because we need to go over the top before we head under. And for our big tunnel. This is definitely going to be cutting in. Once we do that, and once this has gone over the top, we can go underground. This isn't going to be at that angle either. So we'll do that. Try and head down a bit. And then I think we can start heading down from here. Hopefully. Well, we could do it a bit sooner, couldn't we? Let's go a bit further back. Can we get this to go underground at just the right time? There. Ooh, it's a bit close. So we need it about there. Do that first. I think we got it. Right, then let's bring this road across. We're going to have this... I want it. No, we can't have it as those, can we? We could just have it as those. If we flatten it, it might work. We could have that. That would work too. I really want them like this, but something's not right with these bridges and I don't know what's causing it. It really messes up the shadows. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. In fact, it kind of messes up. Most of them are messed up. How are they? That's okay. The shadows work there. I like that. That doesn't work though. So maybe this one? Ooh, do you know that one? Let's take that. Don't want to be messing around with bridges all day. But we want to go straight. Well, we can straighten up a touch. There we go. Put it in. Put it in, otherwise we're going to be here all day. Now, we need to make our way underground. So, let's get under just there. We don't need to go under too much. Get under there. Perfect. Right, and then we can come up. We're supposed to also be right next to the motorway here. Maybe this needs to come down a little straighter. And I believe this is now facing the wrong way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring this motorway down a bit. So we can represent it going by the side of the motorway. So we'll go... We do need to actually be heading down. That'll do us. We can just straighten up there. And then we'll start heading round instead. There we go. We'll go that way. Okay, back this up a bit. Better. Let's get rid of all that. Special episode. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we need to figure out where we're going with this. We need to stay flat. We might be able to come up a touch once we get to here. Okay. Maybe about there we can start heading up. That might do us. Now can we start heading up? Okay, that'll do us, yeah. Because I want us to at least come up gently close to the M1 here. The A5 goes over the top like that. This is perfect. In fact, we could just take that off. As long as we stay at 75, I don't mind. Put you underground. I feel like this tunnel is way bigger than it should be, but it'll do. We're missing a village here. And so that's why I'm a bit confused. Doesn't take much, does it? So we're coming down here, which would be kind of a roundabout. However, we don't have that, so it's just going to be... I mean, we're sort of going to have the representation of the city. The town. The village. It's a village, I think. Kilsby. We're supposed to go under the... What is this road? This is just... Oh, I think this is where I had... I'm going to have to not be there, guys. That's where I had it going into Kilsbury instead. But this is better. We'll make that not quite like that. So that's our A5. And that's going to cross over like so. Actually, I think what it does is does this. And then goes over again. I'm pretty sure it does cross over twice. We might have to go up a touch though. There we go. I think that'll do us. Yeah, that'll do. That works. Obviously not with that bridge. I'm just going to put that in, I think. There we go. We're supposed to, like, hug this more, but we just ran out of room. We are heading out now and away. I feel it's important to get all these tunnels in and bridges, because it adds to the scenery when you're doing cab rides. Otherwise, it's just plain old track, isn't it? With bushes at either side, no tunnels and no nothing. There is a long tunnel there, and we're going to have to sort Weedon out. It doesn't have the right roads to do that. We're going to have to delete some of it. We do go through the middle, sort of. We'll go through the side, or along the side. We can follow this round. The track isn't perfectly straight, and I would like us to cut down a bit. But I don't want to scrub off too much speed, if any. I want us to do this, and then head towards that side. As long as we don't scrub off too much speed. Perfect. This is just all bushes and stuff between. It's supposed to be up a bit. Is it up a bit? It is, look, it's up a little bit. That's how it's supposed to be. Love that. What I might do is not put too many trees in between the two, just bushes or something, so we can see the motorway as we're coming by. So we'll just have it go to here. We'll just have a few bushes like along the side here. Like nothing in between. Maybe the odd tree, but mostly bushes. Lots of bushes. And scrubland. Yeah, then you'll see the motorway just there. On cab rides, love that. And it goes up. And then we got the A5 coming across like it should do. It's going to be a tricky one for us. There is a viaduct. Sort of. There's kind of one here. And then we scoot round. Now we've got... We head down and then up. This is going to be crazy. I think we should just head up. Just for transport fever's sakes. To get this viaduct working. Otherwise it's going to be quite tricky. Okay. This might do it. No, don't do that. What have you done? Go up. I don't want you to slow down too much. Okay. Some of you's going to have to go. Now we need to come and make a bridge. But it's going to be like that. And I would like it to be straight. Just the viaducty bit. Like that. Then we'll head over that way. So we're going to need to delete that bit of road. And then we're heading down after that point. Again, I don't want to go to... Where is Bugbrook? There. I do want us to head down underground rapidly. We should be able to get under. The A45's gonna... I think it's gonna cross us twice. Goodness me, it just wiggles around each other, doesn't it? It would be nice to get another tunnel in. Oh, that's too wiggly. That's too wiggly for the West Coast Main Line. What's going on here? Let's go. Okay, we're gonna have to check on that again. Maybe we've gone too high here. That's not very high at all, is it? This could be doing with being a bit smoother. Doesn't have to quite go like that. How's that? Is that smoother? It's a bit of a smoother transition. We can maybe shift and take the bow out a little bit. There we go. That's better. You need some... Oh, it built the road back under. Look at you go. You need some elevation change. Otherwise, it's not very realistic, is it? I don't know what was going on here back in the day. Perhaps there was a station here. I feel like there was. But how are we going to get underground from here? Yeah, we should really be underground by now. But that's no way that's happening. Yes, that'll help. Let's just build a road. Yeah, we're just going to have to maybe plummet into the depths of the world. Actually, you know what we could do? Where... I feel like there are some hilly areas here as well. We are heading south of Budbrook, so that's good. Oh, see, it does eventually tunnel. Maybe what we could do is go aggressive. Find where the tunnel point is. I kind of like it there. Just make the tunnel. There we go. But what we could do is then... smooth that transition out a touch. Just a little bit. Because that's a bit steep. Sort of. Then we'll go flat from in here. Oh, do you know? No. I have a better idea. That's a silly idea, Grand. There's a much better way of doing that. Do the same, but not quite as aggressive as that. Like that. Wherever the the A5 is going to cross us, we'll bring the ground up. So we haven't got too much of it. Yeah. Because we're supposed to be heading straight now. And I'll take a cut-in. I like that. Bit more scenery. Where we head into the cut-in. I think we're going to head back out again. As we get to Budbrook. Yes, look at that. Love it. Like so. We are now... heading towards the Northampton Loop again, where we separated off before. Now all this is wrong. I knew this is going to be tricky. When you're out in the open like this, it's hard to find good place markers to recreate it. That's why I've got the odd town scattered through, such as this one. That's why we've got Weedon Bec here, is because I needed it as a placeholder. Same for Budbrook. I don't know where we're going now. This way. Just going to keep going round. This is going to be just a little viaduct thing. I feel like this is in a cut-in, but we just ran out of room to try and go up and then down and then up. It's just easier for the roads to come up. There we go. Look, we're already got there. We do that and put a little hump in it. A little one. Come on. Or a massive hump. No, that's awful. Don't like that. Go up higher. Once we've got the elevation we need, won't matter. Is that good enough? That's good enough. I kind of like that as a modern one. It looks like it's... it's not actually that high, is it? Not that high at all. Okay, we can bring this up. Don't do that though. Stay straight. But just back a touch. Like there. And then you can connect up. There we go. That's better. And we'll bring this all the way back. Like that. And have a much smoother transition. There we go. There we go. Looks like it was made to be now. I like this idea because of all the embankments you can have with some trees going up it and stuff. Now, the A5 is going to head this way. Not like that, though. Might as well bring it down gently. There we go. A5 round there. And it wiggles around. There's an A45 now. Or they're working on it. That connects up to the M1. But we need to think about where the A5 is going from here. I want to say it's going to go there. That, I would like that even smoother around here. Go all the way like that. I don't think Weedon is in a ditch like that. Which is okay, because what we're going to do then is upset everybody who lives there. There we go. And we'll bring this up. That's what I think. In the middle. As the town regrows. Well, we won't stay up like that, but I want this area that it's building into to be up a bit more. Like that. Okay, we can get our flattening tool for this. Speed things up a bit. This one. Now, if we get that up, page up a bit. Do it there. Okay. And then we should just be able to flatten all this out. We need more. Go there. Do that instead. There we go. Long and thin like that. Perfect. We'll bring that down. That just made this middle bit a bit easier. We'll give it some variation. But now it looks like it was supposed to be. Sort of. And this, we want this to kind of be town. We'll go up gently. There we go. We're going to see if we can encourage it to grow how I want it to grow. Go that way. And then round. There we go. Little cul-de-sac-y thing there. Now, if this is the A... Yeah, if that's the A5, we can join on to that however we want. Don't mind that. I'll take that. We'll keep an eye on this and see how it grows. But we do want it to kind of do what it's doing now. Can have some more road here. Join up to the... Back up to the A5 down there. There we go. We'll see how that looks. We might have to just keep tweaking it eventually. It's not the biggest town, so I want to keep it village, town. So I want to keep it kind of small anyway. What we'll do, we'll surround it with bushes and stuff so it can't grow too far. Like the other side of the A5. Now, what we need to do here... Oh, what's going on there? Oh, good no... Uh-oh. No. What's going on? We got a face-off. Pause everything. Where are these trains? Oh, I knew it would... Wait, what's up with you? What are you facing off with? Oh, that's fine. You should be able to go through there. What are you facing off with? No. You should be fine. Because you should be stopped. There. I know what's happening there. That's unfortunate. So here's the problem we have. He can start pulling out of here, and this train will start pulling past that signal. And then stop. Because they're going to intersect there. They're going to intersect. This is what I mean. This is where you'd have a normal... You'd have them controlling this area. You wouldn't let him past... You wouldn't let him past this signal. You would wait him... He would wait there. We're going to have to put thinking shoes on for that one. We could technically cheat, though. Because what do we need him to do? We need him to pull in here. Yeah, we need him to pull in there. This bit's right. I feel like what we should have is a siding then. Like an entry siding here. In order to replicate this better. Given our limits with transport fee, but we're very long, aren't we? Although the point would be there. I think we could get away with before the crossing. So this bit can't be there. That can't be a thing. This can't be a thing. It's going to have to be here. We're going to have to pull into this. Which means we're also going to need another crossover here. Which is a little unfortunate. But manageable. I think we can manage this. I know it's not realistic, but... well, I mean, it is realistic. It's just not... It doesn't exist. This wouldn't be very quick, would it? Because you're going to have to go that way instead. So you're going to have to go there, which means you're going to need another crossover here. Like that. Right. Well, that's different. I'll take it. So now, this train, I saw this coming, really. I don't know what made me think it wasn't going to happen. This train, we need one of these there. So we've got the reverse now. Now we're heading that way in, which means this isn't a thing. We're going to have to turn him around. He's no longer going that way. Oh yeah, we're going to have to deliver way more of that too. Goodness me. I know. Right. We're not playing this for money. So this shouldn't really matter, any of this. Oh, look at all the bread. Goodness me, we might need more trucks. But what I like to do, even though I'm making recreations, is add, like, the game mechanics over the top of my map and try and make them work. And that's part of the fun for me. Obviously, there are some times, such as now, when you need to improvise a little bit with the layouts, because we can't have proper dispatching here. We can't link several signals up. There's probably another way to do this, but this'll do for now. As long as we've got enough room up there, I think we'll make it. We're obviously going to need trains not to take shortcuts like that, because that's a bit silly. Right, where's our Coventry Nuneaton shuttle? Shuffle? You need to go via... Where are we? That is Coventry Arena. It will be this Coventry Arena. Is that right? Yes. And then you need to go via there. That's right. We're going to need a waypoint, aren't we? Or a signal. The signal doesn't make much sense, but a waypoint would. Let's put a waypoint in. One of these. We'll just have it there, showing whatever that's showing up there. Because if we put it here, which is fine, right? If you put them here, it's still not gonna do the right thing. After Radford Signal 1, if you go there, see, it's still gonna skip around here, which is unfortunate. But we could move it back a bit, I guess. It doesn't have to be on the point. It just doesn't look as good. It matters not. We could have it kind of sat back here, just off the switch, and then add it, and then it should work. There you go. All right. Will that help us? Possibly. Is that going to be enough room for our train? Unknown. I mean, we can have it just there. It's a bit risky putting a signal in. I kind of would like one, though. I mean, it looks alright, doesn't it? It kind of does the business. We're going to have to play that. Will you sort yourselves out? You should head off now. What are you waiting for? Why are you waiting on the bridge? You are waiting for a free path. Is there no other signal? We don't have a signal coming into here. That's silly. We need one there. There you go. He's free. Are you moving now? Are you on the move? No, you're still broken. We're going to have to sort that out. Unexpected drama towards the end. Which has halted progression of the West Coast Main Line. But I like it. I like this. I like trying to figure stuff out. Alright, are you doing stupid things here? Sorta. I don't mind them doing this. Or do I? I mean, I kind of do. It's not right, is it? You shouldn't really be going around this bit. Or should you? I don't know. I mean, is it going to make any difference? Not to us, I don't think. I don't think that's going to make much difference to us. Other than scenery, perhaps? I mean, we could have a signal here. We could have a signal there. Two-way. And... maybe? I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that now. Let's move that. I want you... oh, goodness me. I want you after... what would that be after? What is this called? This is called Upper Kersley. Of course it's Kersley. Hillmorton Waypoint. We want you... I would really like them to just use this, to be honest. The same as the passengers. I don't see the point in this wiggle here. Perhaps, I don't know. You know what? No, just go here. Go by that signal. Same with the bread. Daventry... ooh, which one is it? This one. The one with trains, not trucks. So after Upper Kersley, I want you to go there. That should fix it. There goes our food train. Alright, I think we're fixed. Wait, what are you doing now? Okay, that's... I'm worried. What are you doing? It's so busy. I think he's going to scoot past. Well, I hope, anyway. I don't know whether this train is actually... what is this? London, Euston, Edinburgh... no. No, no. He's not going to stop there, is he? He's going to be heading... wait. Who are you? Is this an express Virgin service? Virgin service. Does that not go to Northampton? Not Northampton, to Rugby. Or is that one of our trains that skips through? I'm going to have to look that up. You shouldn't be terminating there. That might be one of the services that scoots through here. Okay, well this bit's working now. That's okay. Hopefully he goes around the outside. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we're fixed. We are definitely going to have to do far more with this. We just don't have... yeah, we're not delivering enough stuff. Wow, it's another year. 1936, we got new GWR and some... ooh, tank wagons, British. That I would like. Look, just... we will sort that out, I promise. I'm introducing these myself, these problems. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be tricky, but doable. Right. Now, this is what I wanted to do down here. We'll keep an eye on that. But let's get this tunnel in at the very least. So, we want our... this thing. And we want it kind of up a bit. Because we want to make a tunnel. Okay, and we can cancel that. No, I want to... come on. Don't remember your settings. For once. I want this like that. I want it to be a tunnel. And I want our A5 to go over the top. Because there is a tunnel here. Now, will that be enough? Not quite. Close? Goodness me. That's got to be like... literally. Just one more. Surely you can go underground now. Really? I'm surprised. I am surprised. Surprised and saddened. Not saddened. Come on. One more. Surely that's enough. Surely. Oh, come on. Really? Really? That's like... that's a ridiculous cutting. It really is. I don't think it needs to be that high. I think what we should do then is go overboard and then bring it down. That's the best way to do that. We might as well just go full on length here. Do it all in one go, right? Bit too big. So, like that. There we go. We'll just go one up. Ah, now it's doing it for there. It's a bit fiddly. Go up 2. And we'll just flatten it once we manage to make a tunnel. There we go. There we go. Better. Perfect. And then we'll flatten that down. Because it doesn't need to be that ridiculous. There we go, guys. We got it. As long as this smooths out and doesn't look like it's too terrible. I do like all these cuttings, though. And I like all the elevation change. We have that in. Now, the only reason I did that is to have the A5 go across. Which it is now. There we go. Now it's going across. We can smooth that off, you see. And it's going to have some fields and some trees and bushes. It will look the business. To give you some idea, I was really hoping to get closer to well, Wolverton's the first one. Wolverton's are going to be an interesting one. We've got a big old depot down there. Like massive, and it's a little crazy how it gets off the track. Well, we'll end it there, I think, for our track building. We've made progress, and I like that. Because this bit, it has been tricky. And it's going to be trickier yet. We've got an interesting, like I said, the road cutting. I do have a plan for it, though. But if I start that now, this episode's going to be like 3 hours long. Well, not 3 hours, but we'll have to stop them building too close to this viaduct. Although there is actually houses like right, if you look on Google Maps for this viaduct through Weedon Bec, there's a house just there and then the viaduct going across. So, you know, realistic. I'll take it. What I would like to do quickly, just so it's not all track building and mixing it up a bit, we had a bit of a drama, but I want this. Do you remember I said a while back I want this to be from here, we're going to need to put this road, I want this to be a plastics factory just here. It's not, but for us that's what I want it to be. Plastics, which is it called plastics? I can't remember. It might be chemical. I don't know. Is it chemical? Not oil refinery. Is it a chemical plant? I feel like it's a chemical plant. Anyway, let's get this in here. That's not where it's going though. Yeah, chemical plant. Because see, this is where we're going to be taking our grain from those farms over there. I'm just making some space for it. There we go. I didn't want it touching the road directly because I want to fit the depot building, the station. Not really a station, is it? I want it to fit kind of in there. Could that be any closer? There we go. I want that to fit along that side there. That is beautiful. Hopefully we can do this bit as well. I don't see why not though. Might have to curl out a bit. Oh. Maybe if we bring that, can we make a crossroads? It's just a little bit, isn't it? Just a little bit. I'll tell you what then. Delete that. Just knock that over a touch. That's plastics, right? Yeah. Knock that over a touch. Then we should be able to make the crossroads. Perfect. Then we can start flattening this. Around there. I don't know how many plastics factories we're going to have. In fact, I don't know what we're doing down here yet. But we are going to have plastics next week. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hook this up. We're going to divert all of our grain from these two farms So all we're going to have is cattle coming into it. We could do that. Let's dive... Oh, but what we got to build? What exactly can we use plastics with? We need plastics and wood. Or plastic and steel. We're a long way off steel at the moment. Because we don't have a steel train. How we do... What's up with Tesco Grocery now? I don't think we're shifting our bread through fast enough, do you? I don't think we're shifting that through. Should we add another one on each? No, because it's empty now. Where's our train? Although that snarl up could have caused that, actually. We'll wait until it's like settled down again and I've not bodged everything up. Where is our food train? That's not a food train. Where's our food train? Where are you? Are you just coming in? Ah, no, look, he's full. Well, that's interesting. That's a good way to leave that. He's full. Construction materials. We'll need to deliver that. I don't know which way we're delivering it. For now, perhaps we should deliver into Rugby. Yes. Rugby needs to be massive. Brownsover needs... Well, Brownsover can be delivered from here. I feel like this will be turning slag into building construction materials. Yeah, definitely. I'd like to drop it off kind of up here. Or there. It doesn't really matter which one we... This one would make more sense, wouldn't it? And then we can just scoot up to there. Yeah, we can use this and it's got multiple tracks. Yes. Plans. Plans are being had. In fact, should we get that? Let's end like that. We're going to set this... We're going to make it even more complicated. You're welcome. Okay. So we're going to need... We're going to need that up because we need to see where we're supposed to be going here. So after... Here we go. Hill Morton. It'll be after here, right? That is heading that way. You need to come into here. This is going to go horribly wrong. Then we're coming all the way up to here. Brilliant. And then you need to go... Well, this one's going to be a bit interesting. Ooh, how do we do this? Oh, yes. No, look. He gets to use this and get back on the line there. I forgot about that. All right. So far, so good. Yes, he's going that way. He's using this correctly because these are one way. I love it, guys. I love it. So that's his new stopping point here. And what we're going to have here is trucks delivering up to here. Goodness me. Nothing's going to be used just yet. It's starting to get a bit spaghetti-like. Oh, it's avoiding. It's avoiding. I like that. I like that it's avoiding the freight station here. Doesn't matter what you're doing there. Then you're coming back. Is that right? Yes. Then you're coming back there. I would kind of prefer you on the way back after there to come via that way. That would make a lot of sense. I would like this not as a station but as a... So this is two-way. Which means I would kind of like an extra track here. Like so. I like this mess right there. Brilliant. Alright guys, let's find somewhere to be. Hopefully this starts to sort itself out. We might need another food train. We might need another food train. That might be the problem. Hey, make your own problems. I created that problem. But we're going to fix it as well. And we're going to make it work. Right then, this is where we're ending it today. We are facing Coventry. We had a few logistical nightmares to deal with in this episode that I wasn't expecting. As we watch the Nuneaton shuttle turn around. heading back up to Nuneaton, where we had a bit of a snarl up. So I thought this was apt. We still need to do a bit of scenery work around here. Although, look at Coventry building up down there. That was empty before. I love it. Absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. A bit of track building. New plane, which was pretty nippy. We've extended the West Coast Main Line quite a way down. When we come back on Sunday, we're gonna do the road cutting. I have a plan for that, and it should look fairly similar. I hope. I really hope. There goes that's a Virgin train service. Do need to figure out one of those Virgin services. I think it should be going all the way down to Rugby. It might go through. That's why I've left it. But we'll see. We'll come and do that on Sunday. We'll also hook up our plastics factory. Get that going. Maybe we'll get our first steel train running, which could also possibly double as construction materials, taking them out again further. Maybe round 2. That's a thought. We could take that round to Northampton. Anyway, distracted. I'll leave you with Coventry. And until next time, take care.